Hello, my beautiful and shredded scholars. Thank you for joining me. My name is David Scheereddzz, and it is a pleasure to have you here. In today's video, we've got a very special unboxing. This right here was sent to me by the good folks over at Kensui Fitness. I believe it's Kensui. And they sent me some weights. These are beautiful steel plates, super thin and dense, just high quality. And I've used these on my barbell already, and I absolutely love how low profile they are. And in today's video, we're going to be unboxing and testing their coolest piece of equipment to date. When I first saw this, I was just amazed by the innovation. To me, it struck me as something that was unheard of. I mean, you see people wearing those plate carriers. I probably don't even need that. You see people wearing plate carriers to the gym. You see people wearing other kinds of weighted vests. I myself, as someone who's done calisthenics for 13 years, I have a really nice weight belt that my wife gave me. It's all leather, super thick steel. The carabiners are massive. And I love training with that because it allows me to add more than 100 pounds to my body when I'm doing things like pull-ups and dips, which I need that added weight to continue to make progress. But there's some inconvenience that comes about with having to put on and take off that belt, and it's dangling from your body, so it's further from your center of mass, it's less stable, and there's just downsides that we'll get into later in the video when we compare this vest to the weight belt. So let's go ahead and unbox the Max V2 vest from Kensui Fitness. Turn it around so y'all can see. Beautiful packaging here, nice and neat. I believe these are clamps. We shall see when we put it together. Oh wow, I don't even need my knife. They have a nice zipper, almost like you'd find on a Ziploc baggie. Inside, check that out. It's a little backpack. Throw it over your shoulder, take it to the gym with you. You can probably throw 5-10 pound plate up in there too. So, inside this bag, we have some more pieces, which we'll open shortly. And here's what we've been waiting for. All right, there it is. Now, I absolutely love the way that this fastens. I'll get a close-up here in a moment, but the kind of belt that I'm wearing right now, this same style of click, is exactly what they use on this vest. Super high quality. Look, they even sent me a special note. Let's see here. Thank you for being an early adopter of our vest and a valued customer of Kensui. We worked very hard on this vest to ensure the utmost quality, and we truly appreciate your patience. We wish you many gains and hope to create more innovative products for you in the future. Don't forget, this vest comes with free access to the VIP Facebook community full of other motivated members. In strength, Remy from Kensui Fitness. Thank you, Remy. I appreciate the gift. I look forward to training with this vest. Let's see. Got a nice tag here, designed in Japan. Finally, I get to use my knife. And if for nothing else, to cut the tag off. Okay. Wow. That is quality right there. I mean, we're talking about leather, metal, really thick. Oh, that's nice. Super padded. Wow. Adjustable straps. So you just click in. Pull to a desired level of tightness. And there you have the vest. Okay, now I've got the vest on. As you can see, this thing looks awesome. It's super comfortable. I'll have to figure out how to tuck these little flaps in at some point, but it's not really an issue when you're training. Let's do some push-ups. As you can see, I left off the front-facing weight attachment, and I only put on the back because when you're doing push-ups, you don't want to go down half the way. You want to go all the way to the floor. So I'm excited to try it out. I must say, pretty nice. I like it. And then of course, to take it off, you've got these two easy clips. Just like that. Pops off. Super nice. This right here is for adding multiple plates. You can see how tall it is. So right now we've got a 10 and a 5. They also send you these stubbies. So as you can see, when this is fully screwed on and anchors the plate down, you've only got that 3/4 of an inch room to put a plate on. So if you just want to put on 10 pounds, 15 pounds, and you have one of their thinner plates or any calibrated powerlifting style plate, you can put this small piece on, screw it in, and then it'll fit perfectly with one weight plate. See how flush that is right there? So if you do want to do push-ups and you want to have some weight on the back and some weight on the front, you can have one of these thick pieces on the back, so you could stack like 2 45s and a 15, and then on the front you could have one of their thin calibrated weight plates. Now these are perfectly calibrated. They are exactly the weight that they say they are on the front of the weight. So this is exactly 10 pounds. These are exactly 5 and 10 pounds. So right now we've got 25 pounds on the vest. As you can see, they send you multiple. So we've got 2 stubbies and 2 longs that you can adjust to put your weight plates on. So in theory, you could put about 300 pounds on this vest if you can fit the 45s all on here. If you have 3 thin 45s and 3 thin 45s, you could get a serious amount of weight on the bar. Let's see, that would be 270 pounds if you had 3 45s on the front and 3 45s on the back. I'm not gonna go out to the shed and grab my other weight plates because they're all dirty, and this is a beautiful, nice, clean piece of equipment. But I will be getting some more of these Kensui weight plates in the future because I love how thin they are and how dense. So let's go ahead and throw this on and do some body weight squats. Again, like a plate carrier, just sits over. Now it's much more balanced because you can see I have weights on the back and weights on the front. Clicks in. Really love how heavy duty these clips are on either side. Pull it nice and tight. As you hear, my son is drooling right now, and my wife, she is my lovely camera woman helping me with this. She's wearing our son, so we both have like 20 pounds on us right now. Anyways, I love this weight vest because a lot of the time you're at home, you don't want to have to use a barbell and a squat rack to train your legs. In fact, with this vest, you can add up 20, 25 pounds and you can train legs with it. You can do squats, you can do lunges, and it just gives you the ability to free up your hands. A lot of the times you don't want to have to hold stuff. If it's a goblet squat, you've got to hold weight out in front of you. But this allows you to just train hands-free. If I'm going for a hike, you could do sprints in this vest, and it is really going to condition you because you're able to overload the body to a significant degree. I think it's a game changer for someone like my wife who spends most of the time at home taking care of the home, taking care of our son, and doesn't have time to go to the gym, rather than having to do a barbell squat, she could throw the vest on, have her hands free, and be able to squat and do lunges and go for a walk. And these things are extremely important because the more convenient it is for you to train, the more likely you are to actually train.
Let's go ahead and discuss the differences that I noticed in training with both the vest and the belt today. Firstly, the vest is extremely comfortable and it certainly has its applications. However, I do believe that for the sake of weighted pull-ups and weighted dips, a belt is superior. The first reason is when I went to go do pull-ups, I felt like I was being choked. Now, the straps are super comfortable on the shoulders, but not so much so when you're at the bottom position of a pull-up and you have a thick neck like me. I could only get 35 pounds on there before I felt like I was going to pass out. Whereas with a belt, I could get over 100 pounds on the actual chain and feel comfortable. No pain, no discomfort, just the ability to do what I need to do to make progress. Another thing that I learned is that you shouldn't add all the weight on one side of the vest. Now, I did this because I didn't want to put two 25s on either side. I just wanted you to be able to see that I had 45 pounds on the vest. However, if you only load one side, you will definitely be able to tell that the center of gravity is different than using a belt. In fact, here is an illustration of the two, where on the left side, I'm using a vest with 100 pounds, and on the right, I'm using a belt with 100 pounds. You be the judge. A lot of the difference that you're seeing here can be chalked up to my inexperience with the vest, but I do believe that there's something to be said about the ease of training with the belt, being able to take it on and off super easy, and not having it pressed down on your diaphragm and your chest as you're trying to breathe through those last few grueling repetitions. Also, when I took the vest off at some point during this workout, I had weights still on the back and I took the weight off the front and it totally slid back and slapped me in the face because I was not prepared for it. So there is a bit of a learning curve. Here is a side view of me performing some dips with the vest, and as you can see, I'm having to throw my legs back because I keep getting caught off balance, which is not something that you necessarily want to do if you're trying to get very strong at dips. It's training bad technique. Look at that. I mean, I'm almost like a 45-degree angle there. But that's not saying that the vest is bad. If you're trying to do push-ups, if you want to do burpees, if you want to go for hikes, if you want to do squats and lunges, and you want to improve your conditioning, this is a great tool. However, if all you care about is weighted dips and weighted pull-ups, like a lot of calisthenic athletes, I would not recommend the vest for that. But the vest is excellent for people that do lots of push-ups and people that go on hikes and people that want to improve their overall work capacity and conditioning. If you would like a chance to win this Max V2 Easy Vest that I'm wearing right now, we're running a giveaway for Christmas on Instagram. So go check the link in the description of this video to a post that I made on Instagram. In there, you'll find all the details to enter to win. My name is David Scheereddzz. Thank you for watching this. I hope that you have a blessed day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.